Hello and welcome to A Sure Thing, everybody. It's a little bit overcast ahead of the weekend. It promises to be an absolute scorcher in Cape Town for the Met on Saturday, but we're looking ahead to racing on Sunday on the Highveld. Turffontein is the venue where we have 9 races for the day. If you need to top up your Hollywoodbet account on Sunday, you will still get that 15% bonus for all deposits up to 30,000 Rand. The first race on Sunday gets underway at 12 o'clock. Small fields, I do think we can make a bit of money, and I do think maybe somebody could win the Hollywoodbet Punter Challenge. Make sure it's on by 5 to 12. You take the bet slip and put yourself in line for the cash incentive prize. The first race is a maiden juvenile plate. 8 runners go to post for this 1,000 meter contest. Majority of them are unraced 2-year-olds. In fact, there's whispers about Rouvaun possibly having his first winner on Sunday. He's got number 5, Read All About It, from the stable of Mike de Kock, Muzieni on board. There's 7, Power of Pearls, also called The Eye. This one is a 200,000 Rand daughter of Pathfork from the stable of Candace Dawson with Craig Zaki on board, related to that 6-time winner Flower of Sangam, but I think may just need a little bit further. 8 Vegas Girl is 140,000 daughter of Horizon, has got Wine Munger on board, related to that 4-time winner Raffles. Having looked at all of them, and the betting will obviously be a good guide as to who is favoured in the market or not, I do think 1 Bingo is a hard horse to beat. That was an encouraging debut of 800 metres. We've got Gavin Larena on board. This horse now steps up in trip. With the natural improvement that's expected and with the run on the belt, I'll make it hard to beat. So I'm going 1 Bingo ahead of 5, 7 and 8. Race 2 is a maiden plate over 1,400 metres. 8 runners will contest the second. First leg of the bipot. I make this a boat race between number 5, Gimme a Storm, and number 6, Great Notion. There's precious little to choose between the two. 5, Gimme a Storm finished 0.1 lengths behind number 6, Great Notion last time out. In fact, she finished 4th in all 3 starts to date. She does step up in trip. I give her a money chance because I'm going to side with number 6, Great Notion as my first choice. Consistent form, steps back up in trip, and I do rate this one the one to beat. For third, I'm going to go with number 8, Green Street. I think this horse is better than its last start in a very competitive maiden. And for fourth, I'm going with number 7, Arctic Silver, who has scope for improvement. So in the second, I'm going 6, 5, 8 and 7. We move on to the third race on the card. First leg of the place accumulator. It's a maiden plate for 3-year-old fillies over 1,400. 9 runners to contest the third race on the programme. And I immediately decided I'm going with number 1, Roaming Spirit. This horse is lightly raced, has got good form. Its last form line has been franked, should enjoy the step up to 1,400, and I do make him the one to beat. So I'm going with 1, Roaming Spirit, ahead of 2, Messalino, who's got solid form and is ideally course and distance suited. For third, with number 7, Cape Saffron. That was a promising debut, and this horse also happens to be Stuart Pettigrew's only runner on the afternoon. And speaking about only runners on the day, Wai Shang Mawing also only has 1 runner, number 4, Lilac Snow. I'm going to give that one the verdict to run into 4th. So 1, 2, 7 and 4, the numbers in race number 3. 4th race is a middle stakes to be run over 1,400 metres. Here we also have 9 runners to contest the opening leg of the Pick 6. I'm looking no further than number 5, Simric, as the one they all have to beat. That was 2 good seconds in its last 2 starts. Gavin Larena will likely use its good early gate speed to get to the front and dictate matters from up front, and I do think will be hard to peg back. So I say 5, Simric, to go from gun to tape to win it, ahead of number 3, Truth, who is ideally course and distance suited. For third, I'm going with number 7, Calantha, who carries a nice galloping weight of 52 and should be competitive. And for fourth, I'm going with 1, Fire and Flame. This is trainer Quibus Ruse, only runner on the day, who can pop up into the money. 5, 3, 7, 1, the numbers in race number 4. Moving on to race 5, which is a merit-rated 80 handicap, to be run over 1160. Just 7 runners to contest race 5 on the card. And when I started with 1, Secret Accord, I was immediately sold. That's the one I'm going with. Ideally course and distance suited, and should unsettle in the number 1 box purely because he is 3 kilos better off at the weights for a 2.25 length beating by number 2, Vibe SA. That for me is enough to turn the tables. So 1 Secret Accord gets the verdict, ahead of number 2 Vibe SA, who picked up a £7 penalty for that last win. He followed up the maiden win with an impressive victory last time out over the course and distance. Is on song for a hat-trick, but I do think with a weight turnaround in Secret Accord's favour, that's the one I'm going with, ahead of 2 Vibe SA. For third, I'm going with 6 Vegas High Rise, who can be competitive if straying on a straight course. And for fourth, I'm going with 5 Sea Wolf, who's weighted to finish much closer to Vibe SA. So 1, 2, 6 and 5 are the numbers I'm going with in race number 5. Race 6 is the first of the features. It's the Spook Express listed. 8 runners to contest this 2,400 metre event. Here I'm going with a horse that brings the non-black type form into the race. Number 2, United Council. Very easy winner of the last start in that particular race. Gavin Arena rides. Hard to beat. I think Gavin Arena has got a few very, very good rides on the afternoon at Turffontein on Sunday. And I'm going with 2, United Council, ahead of 3 Explosive Bond, who's certainly held on form by number 2, United Council, on that penultimate, but I make that one the biggest danger. For third, I'm going with number 7, Demova, whose trainer Jay Somers, only runner on the day, with a lightweight, can finish in the money. And for fourth, I'm going with number 1, Soulmate, a chance if repeating that last run. So 2, 3, 7 and 1 are the numbers I'm going with in race number 6. Race 7 is the second of the features. It's the Dr. Richard Mapanya handicap listed to be run over 1,800 metres. And here I'm going with the top weight, number 1, Son of Raj. I thought that was a very, very good comeback run last time out, when third over 2,000 metres. This horse should strip much fitter now that it's having its second run after rest. And despite top weight, definitely has the class to win. So I'm going with 1, Son of Raj, ahead of 5, Silent War, who's always there or thereabout. For third, I'm going with 3, Thorny Player. Blinkers are off. He is held by Son of Raj, but despite having a half a kilo better off at the weights, I do think it's not even enough to bring him closer to the action. And for third, I'm going with number 6, Radicchio, who carries a nice handy galloping weight of 52 kilos. So 1, 5, 3 and 6 are the numbers race number 7. We move on to race 8 on the card. It's a middle stakes over 1,600 metres where 9 runners will contest this race. And this is the race where I will tell you is my best bet of the afternoon. And I'm going with number 3, Slinky Mpimpi, in a big, big way. This horse stayed on when third, over 14.75 last time out. That was in the non-black type WSB Grand Heritage. Now, we all know Pomodora's Jet has subsequently come out and won again since then. And that certainly does strengthen Slinky Mpimpi's chances. He gets blinkers fitted. That should sharpen him up. I'm looking no further. Best bet on the card, 3, Slinky Mpimpi to win it, ahead of 7, Care Forgot, who carries a 52 kilograms and can follow up, but I do think has got more to do in order to beat Slinky Mpimpi. Then I'm going for 1, Mary's Green Light, to finish in third. She is a 2-time winner from 3 starts over the course and distance. And for fourth, I'm going with 4, Battleground, who drops in distance and will be doing her best work late. So 3, 7, 1 and 4 are the numbers I'm going with in race number 8. That takes us on to the last race of the day. Race 9, a merit-rated 68 handicap to be run over 1,160 metres. Biggest field on the day. 14 runners will go to post. Where do we go? I'm going with 1, Kamati River. I think this horse showed good speed when winning its maiden over the course and distance. I think there's scope for further improvement. Can follow up with another win. So that's the one I'm going with, ahead of number 3, King Rahul, who's got moderate recent forms, but he has dropped in the ratings to a competitive mark. For third, I'm going with 7, Pacific. There was 2 good last efforts, and I do think warrants inclusion. And for fourth, I'm going with number 6, Mariachi Madness. A repeat of that last run could possibly see this one in the money. So 1, 3, 7 and 6 the numbers in the last race 9 at Turffontein. And that's a wrap for racing at Turffontein on Sunday. Small fields the order of the day. Hope you find the winners. Hit the mark, sunshines. Till next time from me, Rouvaun. Cheers for now.